Fare. Tan ba dinate ko? Aseng ba? Ay napamba. Darkar ba grocery items?
First, the top news headlines. Arrest of N-Asian IM cadre triggers public protest. Mao get blocked. Women folk stage protest against killing of SBI employee. For accused in minor girl gang rape case, NEF. Good evening. Welcome to Times of Manipur. This is HARIPRIYA TONGBRAM giving you the news in details. Assam Rifles arrested an N-Asian IM cadre triggering a public protest blocking Mao Gate at Manipur-Nagaland border along Imphal-Dimarpur highway today. At least 50 goods-loaded trucks were stranded on the highway due to the road blockade. Mao and Maram residents have demanded immediate release of the N-Asian IM cadre. According to reports, 34 Assam Rifles arrested the N-Asian IM cadre on the charges of indulging in extortion early this morning around 4 from Khokro village situated near Mao Gate. Mao falls under Senapati district. The arrested has been identified as Seliu Hapuni, as 40 years, son of Seliu Mao of Songsong village. Following his arrest, angry people of Mao and Maram stormed the gate of 34 Assam Rifles demanding immediate release of Seliu. The residents claim that Seliu is innocent. The protesters held placards and chanted slogans such as Assam Rifles enemies of the hill people and we demand immediate release of the civilian. The protesters plead that they will continue the highway blockade until Seliu Hapuni is released. Condemning the killing of Rambam Ranjan, an employee of SBI who succumbed to bullet injuries at Caesar Hospital yesterday, women folk staged a sit-in protest today at Langdum Lamkhai in Imphal East, the locality of the deceased. They demanded prompt delivery of justice into the killing. A gang of robbers shot Ranjan before looting Rs 15 crore brought to a SBI ATM booth at Churachandpur yesterday. A Joint Action Committee JAC has been formed in connection with the date of Ranjan to seek quick justice.
Sarkar na asingba ma hadi habidi mi hapazi lang lalanjin puthokti bahudi aikhoi hozik aikhoi gi ino kaiku mahaki asiba haksang ta da na mi singa ta da na leiba asiba haksang do aikhoi lawba ngamja khiroi haiba phirepse aikhoi amatoina khoi lepseri.
Imphal West Police today said they have arrested 4 accused in the gang rape case of 16-year-old girl from Mayang Imphal. Wasiba, the victim girl, was found dumped after being gang raped at Mayang Imphal on September 2. A day before the incident, the girl went missing until she was found in unconscious state at Mayang Imphal by a pedestrian. He was rushed to the hospital but succumbed on Thursday. IGP Zone 1 K. Jainta, during a press conference at Imphal West SP Conference Hall today, said that the girl was immediately taken to Reams Hospital after the police were informed about the incident. However, her life could not be saved. IGP Zone 1 K. Jainta said that since the case comes under POCSO, it will be handled by the first track court. He appealed to the Joint Action Committee JAC and the family to allow conduct of postmortem on the body and said that the police would submit the charge sheet to the court within 2 months. He said delay in the postmortem could destroy evidence.
Senaba mi sing joloi pha loi reba aduna postmortem examination je hujik tawra seba tawra kanda loira kanda within 2 months akhoi case loisan ge ba adu mara leba mi sing je court trial tawsuno ba tawra ka magi trial du loira ka magi phangum thokpa chairak to as per law matung ina functiono ba postmortem delay tawgi khujong cha da se akhoi de yamna lei kaino da almost hujik 48 hours sudore mi asi ba isidi Hek siro matung punga madai haurka magi decomposition gi keno sin leibani aduna pathaba kumthaba haibaduda hujike khoina yengadaba examination tawataba my body da karma part ta injure oi karma part ta karma keno na tauge then mongonda sexually violate taugi bani na madugi keno dusu pathak pumtha gi ba yarabadi madugi evidence to mangbagi yamna sawna possibility lay.
All Tulihal United Clubs Organization ATUCO, Yaripok Tulihan Assistant Secretary Abdul Rahman today expressed shock over the death of a minor girl from Mayang Imphal, Bangun, who was allegedly gang raped. He demanded the government to book all culprits at the earliest. According to our correspondent, ATUCO members today visited the residence of the victim and extended solidarity to the bereaved family. During the visit, Abdul Rahman said, ATUCO strongly condemned the heinous act. And now let's take a short commercial break. Do stay tuned for more updates. Welcome back. On the occasion of Teachers' Day 2020, Manipur Education and Labour and Employment Minister Thokchom Radesham today expressed profound gratitude to all the teachers who help in grooming and showing every person the right path with their love, care and dedication. In a release, the minister asserted that nothing could replace or substitute the defined roles played by teachers in the society. Volunteers of Yaifa Club Awangjiri, who have been working day and night as COVID-19 frontline warriors, were felicitated today at the club premises in the Awangjiri village under Konthousam constituency. Social worker El Nando, Yaro Bamdiar Gram Panchayat Ward Number 7 member El Diven, Yaifa Club President M. Tiken, Secretary S. Koibi and Awangjiri Maning Lekai Nupi Marup Secretary T.H. Indira were present at the function. A 32-inch LED TV was also presented to the Yaipa Club as a token of appreciation. El Devan and his wife handed over Rs 200 each to 28 women volunteers of Nupi Marup and 2 differently able persons at the occasion. Devan also donated a mic set to Yaifa Club. The Government of Manipur Secretariat Transport Department has informed that the state government has invited all concerned to share suggestions or point out objections with regard to the proposed the Manipur Motor Vehicles Pollution Under Control Rules 2020, the draft of which has been made public. According to a notification issued by the Transport Department Secretariat, any person whose interest is affected and is willing to share any objection or suggestion can submit it in writing to the Administrative Secretary Transport or Director Transport within 30 days from the date of publication of the notification in the official gazette. A delegation of Apunba Jiribam Merapaibi Jiri Women Association of Kangleipak Women Association for Socio-Economic Development, Women Welfare of Kangleipak and Jiri Ima Kaithel Chowkhat Thaurang Lup yesterday called on Manipur Chief Minister in Biren at the Chief Minister Bungalow in Imphal and submitted a memorandum to him. According to our Jiribam correspondent, the memorandum demanded the government to shut up urban health care centers in Jiribam and to provide the shortages of the 50-bedded Jiribam District Hospital. Jiribam Constituency MLA Muhammad Asap Uddin and Manipur Food Industries Corporation Limited Vice Chairman K. Sarat Kumar Singh were also part of the team. The total number of coronavirus cases crossed the 40 lakh mark today to reach 40,23,179 as the country recorded 86,432 infections in the last 24 hours. With 1,089 fresh deaths, the toll reached 69,561. As per media report, at present, India has 8,46,395 active cases and as many as 31,07,223 people have recovered. India has been reporting more than 80,000 cases per day for the last 3 days now. Globally, the novel coronavirus has infected 2.65 crore people and claimed the lives of 8,73,131 people so far. As many as 1.76 crore have recovered. On the vaccine front, Monsef Salewe, Chief Advisor for White House Vaccine Program, has said it was extremely unlikely, though not impossible, for a vaccine to be made available by the end of next month. Also, the much criticized Russian vaccine for novel coronavirus was found to be safe and also trigger a strong immune response, according to results of Phase 1 and Phase 2 clinical trials published in The Lancet, the report added. Manipur Social Welfare and Cooperation Minister Nemcha Kipgen has recovered as she has tested COVID-19 negative. On a social media post, the minister wrote, "I got myself tested again for COVID-19 and the report came back negative this time. I wish to express my sincere gratitude to the Kangpokpi District Medical Team and Dr. Lokeshwar of Jenims for their medical care and constant support," the minister added. Manipur has so far reported 6,699 cases of COVID-19, while the number of active cases now stands at 1,765. In all, 4,899 have been discharged after recovery. The recovery rate in the state has climbed to 73.13%. As per the state COVID-19 Command Control Room, 66%, 39 males and 27 females from general population and 24 personnel from Central Armed Police Force CAPF were tested positive for COVID-19 in Manipur in the last 24 hours. The fresh cases were confirmed at BRDL Jenims, Jiribam, Ukhrul, Imphal West, RD Wing, Tangnopal, Babina Diagnostics, Ras Medicity and Maipakpi Hospital. Among them, 10 were from Imphal West, 12 from Imphal East, 13 from Bishnupur, 8 from Thoubal, 3 from Jiribam, 2 from Kakching, 15 from Tangnopal and 3 from Ukhrul. They have been shifted to the COVID care facilities. The current fatality tally is 35 in the state. The Assam government lifted weekend lockdown and night curfew while COVID-19 related restrictions would remain in force in the containment zones until September 30, as per a media report. Assam Chief Secretary said that the night curfew and weekend lockdown were enforced across the state and inter-district movement were prohibited since June 28, following a massive rise in the COVID-19 cases. The Chief Secretary in a separate order said that people above 65 years of age, people with comorbidities, Pregnant women and children below the age of 10 years are advised to stay home except for medical emergencies. Any person violating any of the COVID-19 guidelines is liable to be prosecuted under the relevant sections of the Disaster Management Act and also under Section 188 of IPC. Any person not wearing face cover or spitting in public places shall be fined ₹1,000 on the spot, besides being prosecuted under relevant provisions of law, he added. He said that schools, colleges, educational and coaching institutes for regular activities shall remain closed till September 30, but online and distance learning would continue. The order said that 50% of the teaching and non-teaching staff is allowed to attend the educational institution at a time for online teaching and related works only in areas outside the containment zones. Public transport would be allowed to operate from September 7 with strict compliance to social distancing and other COVID-19 protocols. The coronavirus cases rose to 118,333 in Assam, including 90,697 recoveries and 330 deaths. K. Ramakrishna, president of Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha, along with Morcha members today extended monetary aid to national football player N. Ramananda, who is now getting medical treatment at a hospital in Imphal. The party also assured of extending help to Ramananda for his medical treatment in future. Under the initiative of TONGBRAM Panchayat Pradhan Leisangthem Kulachandra, locals repair roads and drains at Hararao Awang Lekai today. The Khelmayum Ingocha, a villager, lauded the Pradhan for the initiative as it will ease the difficulties of the residents during the monsoon season. Extending a helping hand to the people amid the COVID-19 lockdown, Thoubal Municipal Council Ward Number 10, Councillor Hizam Jamuna Devi distributed edibles to every household of the ward yesterday. Former Minister and intending candidate of by-election to Kumbi constituency, Ningthauzam Mangi, assured of working for the welfare of farming community and providing employment to the youth. He was taking part in a meeting organized by Leitan Pokpi Election Committee at Leitan Pokpik Muslim Lekai. Mangi also added he will translate into action all promises made by him to repair all roads in Kumbi constituency and to take up other development activities for the constituency.
Local area Shahi Amada Karur Anini Lakshani Shanini. Letam Popi Bazar the Gina Lingdi Kundum Bagi Honka Karase Koilas Tabati Kesi Tirai never Tabati. Immediately local area. At the Tabani Pachana Pukayama Taraga Pachana Koila the Engini. Nuina Koila Saki Havatara Dina Kutune, Aishimon the Namo, and would not hold the Koila.
Here we have another short commercial break. Do stay tuned.
Saglon Amada Matangi Pisota Adom Gidamak Puzaraklagani, Saugrakpam Hemanta, Miyamgi Oza Tolhan. Sagnai Rabo Oja Hemantagi, Mahaki Karamba Saglon Ama Lady Bage Haibudu, Matangi Pisota, Taurang Tauzerange. Aikogi number 762-994-3543 da call to below.
Welcome back. Arun Kumar Thangzam aspiring to contest the upcoming by-poll to Wangkai Assembly constituency along with his wife Purnimasi installed street lamps at Mantri Pukri, Rafe Valley and Gurung Basti in Imphal.
Aningbani Mahaki. Why the Tatmin Nagadaba? The
43 Assam Rifles More Battalion today distributed sports item to youth clubs. More due to the current COVID-19 pandemic, sports lovers have been facing issues. 43 Assam Rifles More distributed football, volleyball and other sports item to the club. 43 Assam Rifles More, Major Rajiv Kumar and Captain Bharat were also present at the event. Ramida, Pradhan of Karachi under Sangayumpham Patu Gram Panchayat today inaugurated a newly constructed waiting set at Karachi, constructed under the State Finance Commission 2019-2020. Pradhan Ramida, nominee Pradhan Mohammad Wahidur Rahman, member of Ward number 7 Mohammad Nijamuddin and Karachi Wali Masjid Imam Maulavi Ilyas attended the event as main guest. With an aim to keep a check on climate change and global warming, Head Constable Khangembam Bobisana Singh of Manipur Police has been planting saplings at various places. Likewise, he also planted trees at the ground of Samaram Mayai Community Hall. The program was held in association with YSDC Samaram. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has categorically conveyed India's position to China on developments along the line of actual control (LAC) in the last few months, including in Galwan Valley in his meeting with his Chinese counterpart Gan Weifenghe in Moscow. Defense Ministry said today. As per a media report, in a statement issued by China's official media, Gan Wei was quoted as saying India was entirely responsible for the border tensions and China would not give up an inch of its territory. Defense Minister stated clearly that while the Indian troops had always taken a very responsible approach towards border management, but at the same time, there should also be no doubt about our determination to protect India's sovereignty and territorial integrity, the ministry said. He also emphasized that the actions of Chinese troops, including amassing of large number of troops, their aggressive behavior and attempts to unilaterally alter the status quo, were in violation of the bilateral agreements. Amid escalating border tension with China in eastern Ladakh, Congress MLA from Arunachal Pradesh, Ninong Iring, has claimed that 5 people have been abducted by the People's Liberation Army (PLA). Ninong Iring also said that the 5 people had gone for fishing when they were abducted by the Chinese army. The 5 people, identified as Tanu Bhakar, Prasad Riling, Ngaru Diri, Dongtu Ivia and Tos Singkam, have reportedly been abducted from Sera 7 area under Upper Subansiri district along the India-China border in Arunachal Pradesh, according to media reports. Ninong Iring said the Chinese army has started incursion in Arunachal Pradesh after Ladakh and Doklam. The Congress lawmaker also claimed that the Chinese have crossed the LAC. China's Defense Minister General Weifenghe yesterday in Moscow told Defense Minister Rajnath Singh that India was entirely responsible for the border tensions and China would not give up an inch of its territory, Chinese media reported today. The state-run Xinhua news agency quoted General Wei as saying, recently the relations between the two countries and the two militaries have been seriously affected by the border issue, and it was very important for the two defense ministers to have a face-to-face and candid exchange of views on relevant issues, a media report said. General Wei said The course and truth of the current tension on China-India border are very clear, and the responsibility lies entirely with the Indian side. Not an inch of China's territory can be lost, he said. The Chinese military has the resolve, capability and confidence to safeguard national sovereignty and territorial integrity. India was yet to release a statement on the talks, the report added. The coronavirus pandemic is likely to spill over to 2021 and continue for some months, given the trend in the rise of daily COVID-19 cases at present, said Dr. Randeep Guleria, Director, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, AIIMS, New Delhi. Dr. Guleria, who is a key member of the central government's Special Task Force on COVID-19, said the number of COVID-19 cases in India will continue to rise for some more months before starting to flatten. There are multiple factors for this. One of them is the testing capacity has been boosted tremendously with more than 1 million tests every day, he added. He also said that many people who were very strict in terms of complying with the COVID safety measures in the initial phases now seem to hold the view that enough is enough. Even in Delhi, people are not wearing masks, are gathering in crowds, and traffic jams are back to pre-corona days. All this end up pushing the numbers, he said. And now, do join Tom TV's new program, Your Voice, Adongi Konjel. Be a citizen journalist. Let us listen to today's Your Voice.
Manipurgi mafam ayambada dukan singda akoina sizinariba currency note Indian currency note paisa si yamna sanitize tobugi mong amakak ujai hariba sida aina aingonda faujabasi sanitize tobusi aina hangjabada kanagumba karigumba dukan kharadana sanitizer na direct hekka pochan bagumba ade kanagumbadana akoigi patra amada container amada Dettol ga isinga yanaraga thamlaga maduda lupthokpa na chingbasu kaya thengnajai masida aina haijaning basi yamna phai tobiribadu aikoi mayam punamakini tobatabu tawgadoriba pot ado karam amongda tawragadi kadine hena phagadagi haibadu hana khangbira matungda tobuna phagani khali natrabadi aikoina paisa dugi chatkadaba lifetime ma ke matam ado hena manjan handana madra paisa talhandana hena awabu oibasu yai aduna yaragadi masuma asum haina tobagi mahutta karamba Moongda niyom chumna aikoina sanitize togadagi haibadu khangbira matungda tawbudu hena pamjai maduna hena aikoi punamaki afaba oigani haidana aina khanjai.
Before we close, let's see the top news headlines once again. Arrests of an Asian IM cadre triggers public protest. Mao get blocked. Women folk stage protest against killing of SBI employee. For accused in minor girl gang rape case, snap. That's all for the moment. Thank you very much for joining us and keep watching Times of Manipur News Update. Till then, good night.